Juan Mendez Scott's Mystery Magazine.
His smile grew wider, more genuine. I can't wait until we move in. We kissed again, the promise of our future sealing our lips together. We're going to spend the rest of our lives together, Gin. That's all I think about. That's all I think about too, I whispered back. He looked deep into my eyes, and I saw the same desire reflected there. I slid my hand under the covers, wrapping it around his throbbing erection, feeling the tension in his body respond to my touch. "See how we stay on the same page?" he murmured. "We're going to be moving forward with our relationship very soon." He sighed again, this time with a mix of longing and impatience. "As long as your husband is around, we're not going to be able to move forward with anything. Marriage, kids, nothing." I met his gaze, determined to reassure him. "Yeah, we are too. We're going to have all that. Marriage, kids, like I said, soon. Very soon." Mickey shifted, propping himself up on one elbow. "But Ginny? What if he doesn't want to give you a divorce? Things like that. It's going to hold us up." I sat up, mirroring his posture, our faces close. "Gary is a good man. Always has been. He always gave me the world." "But will he give you a divorce?" Mickey pressed, his brow furrowing with concern. "I don't want to be with Gary, never really did. And now that he knows this, yes. He's going to have to give me a divorce," I said, my voice steady and sure. Mickey laid back down, his eyes returning to the ceiling. "Is he still trying to get you to join church with him and his mother?" "Of course, as always. He's trying to save our marriage," I replied, rolling my eyes. Mickey shook his head, as if the thought amused him. "So, he's still trying to get you to join church with him and his mother?" The mere idea of it made my skin crawl. "Yeah, and he's starting to get on my fucking nerves with that shit too." Mickey chuckled softly. "Yeah, I can see he frustrates you a lot." "Something I forgot to tell you," I said, leaning in closer. "What's that, baby?" "I plan on having a talk with him this weekend. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact." Mickey's eyes lit up with hope, but he tried to hide it. "About what, babes?" "I'm going to ask him for the divorce." His face relaxed, the tension melting away. Then he looked at me, as if we were already standing at the altar. "I don't want you to feel like I'm putting any pressure on you." "Oh, I'm fine. I can handle it," I assured him, a smile playing on my lips. He couldn't help but smile back. "You sure?" I reached down, grabbing his erection again, teasing him. "If I can handle this monster, I can handle anything." We both laughed, the sound of our voices filling the room, drowning out the muted noise from the TV. He kissed me, his lips hot against mine. "No, Gary. He's a pretty reasonable guy, he'll understand." "It doesn't sound like he has any other choice," Mickey replied, his voice low. "No, he doesn't have any other choice but to understand," I said, sealing the thought with another kiss. This time it was deeper, more intense. I could feel the heat between us rising, my body responding to his in a way that felt both familiar and electric. Mickey pulled back slightly, a shadow of doubt crossing his face. "Ginny." "Yes, baby?" I asked, my breath coming in short gasps. "Why do I have the feeling that he's not going to give you a divorce?" I looked at him, a slow, predatory smile spreading across my lips. "Like I just said, he doesn't have any other choice." He reached behind himself without looking, grabbing a condom from the bedside table. He was about to rip it open, but I took it from him, tossing it over my shoulder. He looked at me, surprise flickering in his warm brown eyes. "Ginny, what are you doing?" I leaned in close, my breath hot against his ear, and whispered, "You're about to feel me. All of me." No barriers. Just us. A slow grin spread across his face as he pulled me closer. The sheets rustled beneath us as our bodies came together, skin against skin, the world outside fading away. I could feel his heart pounding in sync with mine, the room thick with anticipation. His hands moved over me with a deliberate slowness, as if savoring every inch, every curve. The cool air from the vent above did little to temper the heat building between us. As he entered me, I gasped, the sensation overwhelming, electric. I arched my back, pressing against him, feeling him fill every part of me. It was as if the connection we shared, one built on secrecy and forbidden desire, had found its purest form in that moment. My mind drifted for a second, imagining a life where we didn't have to hide, where we could be together without the shadow of my husband looming over us. Mickey's voice pulled me back. "You feel amazing," he murmured, his words heavy with desire.
On the next episode of Juan Mendez Scott's Mystery Magazine, Chapter 2, The Thought of Murder.